How?
We need to do an intro.
Do an intro.
This is DBZ Raiden and Seaal, and if you're tuning in just now, we are on our second live tutorial for AD Carry again. This is actually a recast, and Seal's gonna hate me, but I'm playing Ezreal again.
Can you count down the time you're at currently, because it didn't actually start when you started.
40, 41, 42, 43.
Alright, I'm good.
So I'm playing with Nikasaur. We have Nikasaur in the top lane.
Playing Trendemir. Spin to Windermere.
Nah, dude. In North America, we call him Tryhardemir.
Yeah, lovely. That's basically play Ezreal every game. That's how you win. That's how you carry in a low elo. You just play Ezreal. Go on to Raiden.
You just play the same champ, actually. You pick your favorite champ and you just play him over and over and over again. And make sure it's a champ that can carry.
All champs can carry. Yeah, playing your favorite champ is a pretty good advice. Play my favorite 5 champions. Oh, 5 of my favorite champions, should I say.
So you always want to start on the small golem when you're doing the double golems. And support, these do not. When you're support, don't take this many, don't take this much damage. It's gonna hurt you in the laning phase.
Okay, he has rejuvenated. He is best guys, whatever. We sounded.
So we go in for harass, and see, it's pretty even harass. Like, she gets a headshot on me, which probably wasn't the greatest. And her long range is actually raping me right now, so.
You're taking a lot of harass though.
Yeah. Oh. Wait, first blow
It's trash.
First blow was given already.
Yeah, Trendemir has a slight down level 2. to a Galio of all people. Pretty interesting stuff.
So Kaylin hurts. And I was disrespecting her in the beginning, and I was like, yeah, I'm Ezreal, whatever. And I kind of underestimated her, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So for the most part, you always want to respect your lane opponent. And even at Platinum Elo, if you get overconfident, you can make a lot of these mistakes.
You should always respect them, but never respect them too much. It might be bad that Raiden's like a bunch of harass, but at least he knows kind of the amount of damage she does now. Better than playing super passive and getting zoned.
So,
Trendemir down again. Honestly. I don't understand how Trendemir dies to Galio, but anyway, this is, you know, bronze, silver, whatever. This is your standard, you know, classical teammate. We actually got a replay where we had bad teammates.
So here, so I got the kill, and I was like, okay, that's good. And here I thought I could try to outplay her and make another play. But we'll definitely see how this goes horribly wrong.
Pretty amazing.
So minions kind of raped me there, and I probably should have. I didn't stutter step. I could have moved a little more and got another hit off on her, and that probably would have killed her. But
He had E. I don't know. It was more the And the fact you didn't have mana for Q kinda screwed you.
Yeah, that too.
You know, that's kinda whatever. We're going to look quick look at what's going on. Like, Ray's actually behind 12 CS, and the Kaelin has a kill up on him. No, this spell's like bad news, but you know it's okay. It doesn't matter. You can make silly mistakes. You can fuck up. You can have feeding laners and whatever. You can still win. All about having, you know, confidence. All about keeping your head up. That's probably the most important thing. Is you gotta keep your head up at all times. If your head goes down, you pretty much tell yourself you're gonna lose, then you'll lose.
So just taking a look at the other lanes real quick as I make my way back. Tryndamere just leaves Trundle to like get owned. He comes in with a no CC that he has. But Thresh right here is it's a very poor fight on his part. There was just too many minions in he engaged, and it didn't turn out so well. So just
Many minions and you're out of position. Well, not necessarily out of position. You weren't in position to engage.
is it just me or is this threat is like okay, never mind, whatever.
Yeah, he was backed out.
I was looking at that, I was like, hey, he's just standing there.
Rampage.
Oh my god, that Galio. Galio just lived on 10 health.
So I'm like eating all the harass right now from Caitlyn, and definitely is not a stellar performance at all.
It's so sad. It's how to play bad, have feeding teammates, and win.
How to feed in your own lane as well and still win. You know, I mean, there's not much I can do right now except for try and farm up.
Caitlyn gets cover kills early. It's a horrible lane to lane against, because she's Caitlyn.
So Thresh tries to go in again and gets chunked. And literally right now we have to just play safe. There's nothing else that we can do.
Yeah. Playing AD carry, like, you just gotta make sure you can farm. You can go for a crazy big play, and it'll work 1 in every 10 tries. Or you can play safe. Like 9 out of 10 tries, you made a crazy play, it doesn't work, and you end up dying. Like what this Thresh is doing. If this doesn't work, you can put yourself further behind. You should always just try and make safe plays. Unless you get ridiculously far behind.
So I have to burn barrier. And pretty much I can't stop the lane from pushing. The only thing I can do is like ult the wave, try and pick up as much CS as possible. And right here I'm just like, okay, like there's nothing I can do in lane right now. Just gotta go back. I have to go back. And you gotta swallow your pride and know, like, you know, sometimes there's nothing you can do in lane.
Yeah. And sometimes you just have to go back. Like, the alternative is you stay, and you get tower dived, or they tower dive you and you die anyway. And you lose more CS, or you go back, you don't give them a kill, and you, like, you know, get less CS, like, puts you further behind against them. But sometimes there's nothing you can do. Good players will force this against you.
So, I see them not in lane, so I go for the golems. Double golems.
Those are a good way.
They belong to bot lane.
A good way to catch back up.
So I grab an extra Doran's, just to kind of help me out in lane, because I really need damage and I'm kind of like poor.
Yeah. I don't recommend double Darins, but you can use it in the exceptional circumstances like this one to kind of claw yourself back into a lane. You should only ever buy it if it's going to swing a lane in your favor.
So here I'm like, okay, I gotta start picking up my game. So I'm actually trying to do stuff, but I get ulted. And I don't pick up that lantern because there was no reason to. So Thresh gets a double. But because we have no wards, we didn't see Charm come up. So I fight him and I just stutter step away, hoping for the best. And we actually get 3 kills for 2, so that was actually really worth it for us.
Yeah, that Thresh Q is ridiculously clutch.
I stepped out a trap too, which was kind of bad. So Trundle attacks TF. They pretty much get a free kill. Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
They get a kill. Tryhard Mirror is trying his best, trying his hardest to fight Galio.
This live tutorial teaches you to never build armor against Tryndamere because you don't need it. Build AP. The ult's way too early.
Oh, shoot.
Man's background Raidens is doing golems again. Kind of a bad idea because the lane was pushed. But that's whatever. I think the previous wave did. No, actually, I can't remember.
So as the AD carry with the lifesteal, I'm always the one stepping on the trap just to make life a little easier on Thresh. Always make your support's life easier, as easy as possible.
Really should be any way around, but well, should be making your life easy.
I think it goes for both.
It should just be working together.
There's a huge fight going on over here. I blocked the LT in hopes that something can happen. And Thresh gets taken out. Pretty sad. Sad life. As you can tell though, like, it's 5 and 12, but we're only down by like 1k gold.
I'm not entirely sure how. I don't think the reason you're not that far behind is because they're getting kills on people who aren't worth gold.
Yeah.
Tryndamere is worth like less than 70 gold now.
And it's like the kills are only going on to Galio, so it's not like it's like him getting 1,000 gold is amazingly, gonna make a difference.
Yeah. It's kind of just like, did you just sometimes think this situation that's 7 kills behind, they're now 8 kills behind. It's only 1.2k gold, it's not a big deal.
In my mind though, as an AD carry, you should always have this thought as, if you miss a CS, that's gonna delay your items like even more. When I'm playing, I'm like, okay, I can't miss this CS. If I miss this CS, this is like bad news.
Yeah. We're out of mana right now, this is a really good opportunity to punish them for it. There is no Sonar ult. Thresh has all this shit. If you can actually land a Q. Actually does it, that's nice.
J4 shows up. So this is kind of not good, but Trundle shows up also for counter gank, and we're actually able to just disengage freely.
You know, nothing seems to be working in this game. But you should never let your head go down. If your head goes down in the situation, you lose. You need to be constantly searching for other ways back into the game. Especially in bronze and silver, because in bronze and silver there's always opportunities to get back into the game. People don't know how to close out games. You know, Raiden's 2-2-2, he doesn't even have 100 CS by 15 minutes, but it doesn't matter, there's always opportunities to come back into the game. Top lane's feeding like crazy. But okay.
So I finally pick up Bloodthirster. And that's
a big...
huge, yeah, it's a big buy.
Big spike. And yeah, damage.
Godlike.
So actually at this point, I'm gonna slow it down. I'm gonna slow down the video because this is a really good this is a really good area. So we get the turret pushed down, and they have no vision on me right now. Caitlyn is like extremely out of position. I show up, I just start attacking. I start moving as I'm walking inside, like I'm walking within like her range. So she can't 90 caliber net or do anything out of the ordinary to get away. I ulti and I auto attack right as Sona ults me. And the thing with Ezreal's ulti is it can't be cancelled. So pretty much good play by me.
Yeah, the only way to cancel an Ezreal is to kill him. It's bigger and channeling. Yeah, that's the kind of thing you need, like, you're just always searching for that way back into the game, and now Raiden, you know, picked up a kill, Thresh got a kill. Fair enough, they lost bot tower, but now they're gonna get a tower of their own, so they kind of even it up.
Pretty much I was like 80 carries have a zone, and I was pretty much just invading Caitlyn's zone and just walking. I was literally walking beside her as if we were like best buddies, just walking along, and there was like literally nothing she could do. She tried to fight back and she tried to like auto and move, but like, you know, my damage output spiked harder than hers because she went IE, and IE I think doesn't give as much, like, or they're both the same, but the fact that she has to land a 1 in 4th chance to crit is what like changes it, whereas I just get raw damage onto my Q and my auto attacks.
ET is generally better than IE in 1v1 because of lifesteal. Doesn't have like Vamp Scepter, so... But yeah, there was no opportunity for her to ever Night Caliber net in the correct position to actually slow you.
Or to even get away.
It's like, even though Rain got a kill and stuff, like, it's still not going very well. Like, they just took mid, they just took Dragon, fair enough. Tryndamere being a man, taking 2 towers and then dying again.
Yeah.
At least he got some worth out of his not nate. Did something useful.
Tryndamere is so funny.
That's pretty ridiculous.
So right there, we're gonna pick up off on Sona because she was just out of position. Much like the previous.
What time are you at?
Oh, I'm at 18:59, 19 now. Because they slowed down the part.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Right, count time.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Okay, I'm about the same.
Thresh actually made a pretty awesome play. I don't know if it was intentional, but he basically grabbed Galio as soon as Galio started his ulti. So right here, there's actually really nothing we can do. I have no mana, so I can't really make any plays, and I just kind of die. So, as Ezreal, you always need mana. Just to E out and or do anything is extremely. You just need mana. Like something I could say. He's not an auto attack champion. He's not like a Vayne or a Kog'Maw who can just do whatever they want.
Yeah. Skews are a big source of damage. It's really bad. It's easy to kite. It's kind of just the way it works, and the game right now is like 1 step forward, 2 steps back. Every time Raiden's team does something good, the enemy team seems to do something better. Tip picking up a card, that's nice. I'm looking at
so we actually catch Nivea out of position, and we get a pretty good kill on her as well. And now everyone else is out of position as well. Galio in a very bad position, very bad spot. My team running and chasing Caitlyn. TF lining himself in a pretty good spot as well again. Getting the
yeah, that's very solid.
Getting the kill. And I don't get an assist even though I hit Caitlyn with my Q dead on.
So you didn't do any damage. Can't assist if you didn't do damage. So technically you did. In these situations, it's kind of the kills are looking grim because 10 kills ahead, but it's only 2k gold. It's like 1.8k gold.
So right there, I waited out the exhaust. I didn't want to fight or use any of my abilities when exhaust was on me. So you'll actually notice if you go back and look at it or something. But I'm actually just walking around threshold, waiting for exhaust to go down.
Yeah.
So Gally gets a pretty good ult on us, right underneath turret, but he gets hooked and pays for it with his life.
It's just trying to push top. This tournament is hilarious. Oh my gosh, this guy.
Trinimir 101, kids. That's how you play him.
On the gold, you're actually ahead in gold. You see, like, they're still behind 9 kills, they're ahead in gold. Just clawing, slowly but surely clawing the way back into the match. That's all you gotta do.
So Seaal like hates me for doing this, but whenever I feel behind and I need a lot of power, I go Bloodthirster and then Last Whisper.
I hate you for doing it. I mean, it makes the most sense on Ezreal because he's not relying on attack speed.
But you never say you love me.
Sorry, I found someone else.
Damn it, I knew it. You cheating bastard.
Yeah, in terms of combat, it's like you're never gonna have, like, it's very rare you have a glorious, like, comeback where you just go and repeatedly ace them like 6 times in a row when you're behind 55 kills and every tower and is down. It just doesn't happen. Like, the comeback in this game is just like taking every little thing we can, and half the time, like I said, Rain team does something good and the enemy team does something better. As long as you keep doing the things that are good, eventually the enemy team won't do things that are good. You can catch up.
So right here, Gallia ults, and I've just positioned myself in a place where I can't get her. You'll notice that I was literally like 2 steps outside of the LT.
Yeah.
Red buff, we're just gonna chase down. Oh, that's what I'm doing. Being awesome.
If you actually examine that fight, first piece of damage Raiden took that fight was from the tower. He literally just didn't get focused. And why didn't he get focused? Because he positioned correctly. Gallia couldn't touch him because he was out. He was in position. You know, Javin couldn't touch him because he was in position.
I was also another useful tip is if you're getting focused a lot in the team fights as an AD carry, you might want to come into the team fights a little late. Like not like I'm a fucking hero. I show up like at the last second and clean up and kill all 5 people. It's like, no, you come in at the like opportunity when like no one, when the team fight's already started. Like Sona blew her ulti on Tryndamere, and like all these people like used their ultimates and used all this other stuff on them, on like all the enemies, and then I come in and it's like, well shit, what do we have left? We have Galio ulti, but he has to like be able to actually move up to me to do anything.
Yeah. It's very good, looks like pretty sensible on AD carries. Yeah, this is not be there. You know, like how can Malphite ever ult you if you're not there? You know, when the team fight starts and he can't see you, he's not gonna sit and like save his ult until you appear. He's gonna ult your team, and then you can just appear and be like, "Hi, Malphite. You miss me?" And then just like shit on his team. All about positioning. Should have gone back in this situation though. No, like half health, no mana. Like that threshold was very nice if you had gone B.
So Anivia flashed out of that threshold for no reason really. Right here, my team gets blown up. I send ult flying by, but I'm not really actually anywhere close by. If you see that, I'm like right next to our Nexus.
Yeah.
And they go for another objective. Whoever's making the calls on this team kind of knows what he's doing.
Sensible.
Tryndamere teleport.
Tryndamere? Go in man mode. I don't even know what this guy is doing.
He actually lives
That's Sana. He actually lives because Sana did not power card him with slow. There you go. This tournament is just like incredible.
But all good things must come to an end.
Oh my god, the snipe. Don't beat this tournament, oh my gosh. It's like trying to farm their golems at 200 HP with no escape, no ult. Not clever. It actually did kind of work out, surprisingly, because Galio got caught.
Yeah, like uber caught. And because he has full on AP, well,
Yeah, he's really squish.
Tank, like as Galio though.
You used to do your role.
Yeah.
Anivia is, you know, does damage. She doesn't need to do all the damage.
Honestly, this Galio didn't think of himself as a carry. He probably could have single-handedly won the game. I think Galio was our saving grace.
Yeah, I agree. If he had built armor, but it probably would have been a different story. But you know, that's what happens in bronze and silver. You gotta take advantage of your enemy's mistakes.
And definitely, if he had gone like a Thornmail or something, I would have been useless until like way later.
Yeah, or even just like Frozen Heart. Frozen Heart would have been a good pickup.
Tryndamere doing his Tryndamere thing.
Eventually gets the tower. Runs into the enemy team.
I feel like
Jukes
he's like
everything.
Neo. He's like Neo in the Matrix. He's just trying to juke as much as possible. So Thresh actually
This is the
saved
gal
with,
again.
With lantern.
Oh, that's done. See how much.
So I try to dodge the moment that I see that, you know, hit. most part, this is
Killing spree.
Oh. My team gets 2 kills. For none. It should be an inhib.
not good.
I say should.
Your team's turret has been destroyed.
I head back because there's really nothing I can do. But Trinimir, man mode, dude. Mandamir just gets exhausted, spins out.
Dude.
He baits
That's legit.
the enemies in, and then we get Nivea into her egg. Try to rape her. There's nothing I can do. And, yeah, they get a free inhib.
Yeah, I have not as expected. Again, it's looking pretty grim, but you know, this game's not over. Game is still not over.
It's never over until the Nexus explodes.
Exactly. Well, it's that. There's 2 ways the game. Well, that's kind of like the, you know, the factual part of the game being over. But like, the game is over as soon as your head goes down. Like realistically.
So we rush Baron because we know they've already gone home. They already gone back to base. And Thresh blocks the Baron. So this is kind of
He
like
blocks
start.
the Baron.
Or he blocks the ultimate from Caitlyn. And you see freaking the OP Trundle passive. He just like healed up all his damage from Baron. We do some pretty good team fighting here. I get hit by Galio ulti, but it's whatever. It's not much I can do. Kind of get exploded, but we get Baron, and my team does a really good job of picking up everybody.
Blue team triple kill.
Yeah, that was good. You always gotta look for, you know, what can we do to get back into the game, especially when they do things like take an inhib. Whenever the enemy team takes it, like the first inhib, there's always a chance to do Baron generally, because the first thing they do is go back. Well, generally. So you see it a lot of times. In higher elo, people just like the enemy team takes an inhib, and then you rush Baron because they all win B.
And then we decide we wanted an inhib of our own too. So Mandamir comes over here and just takes the inhib.
Even more than 12 tournaments do something useful.
The thing with backdoors like Tryndamere and like Master Yi is just they're so annoying because you can't really catch them, and and you have to send someone to to deal with them. Because for the most part, they're not gonna do anything in the team fight. They're just gonna keep on split pushing and just gonna do their own thing.
Yeah, that's kind of like the where melee carries have been, what they've been doing anyway, like pure melee carries, like Tryndamere and Yi and people. Because melee carries are really good 1v1 and really bad in team fights because they get focused. So like, I've seen Tryndamere's go top, like split push top the entire game, and they get really fed. And like, you have to send 2 people because they can 1v1 anybody, any team person you send against them. So you have to send 2, and then your team fights 4v3. But yeah, TF kind of gets caught there pretty dumb. No, but it's okay. This is like, should be second Nexus really. I mean, the one saving grace is that top lane is pushing because of the super minions. But they got a turret from it.
Well, the enemy team isn't really closing out the game well.
No.
Galio.
This Trundle is trying to help them. Tryndamere is like, no, I'm not gonna ult them.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know whose was, bro? The Tryndamere from this game, or that LeBlanc from last game?
I think the LeBlanc. So again, right here, I don't know why, but I walked into that turret. I walked into that when I shouldn't have, and for some reason, every time I'm A clicking, I'm like auto attacking the stupid. I'm auto attacking those stupid little like super minion. Actually, right there, if Caitlyn had decided to ult me instead of tweet TF, I think I would have died.
Yeah.
Because my barrier was on.
Yeah, you would have died. No, not that I have a second in him, but it's okay, game's not over yet. No point stopping trying, because it's getting to the point, it's getting to the stage of the game where respawn times start getting very long. And where if you get one good team fight, you can push. Just push and win.
Tryndamere comes over here. Looking at this blue buff, he's like, man, this blue buff looks good. Alright, not gonna take it. Comes in and Nivea, he's like, Nivea, what's up? And he like tries to, he just rapes her. Jarvan trying to do all he can, but he does no damage. Obviously, and make a pretty good play.
The play is hilarious. I don't believe he just got 2 kills. Hero Tryndamere.
So, TF kind of totally ignores the plea for help from Thresh. And I'm like, oh, this is definitely not good. So I'm leaving.
Hero Tryndamere gonna save the day. Tryndamere, go. Okay, it's just gonna spin out.
I'm gonna go back.
You guys easily could have followed that. You had barrier.
Could have. I don't know. TF really didn't want to fight though. That was the deciding factor. Because TF was looking at our base and was like, oh my gosh, we have supers on our inhib.
This is true, that's one thing I didn't actually see. You always want to be in your base when your inhibs respawn, save your inhibs.
Oh, that's definitely, you can tell like it's a miscommunication. Like Thresh was like, oh my gosh, we got this. We have like, it's a 4-on-3. So he threw Lantern over for TF to grab, and then TF completely ignored him. And so Thresh ended up being like, but TF, what do you, TF, no! And then he just dies. So I'm over here grabbing blue buff, very scared because I don't see the enemy team. For the most part, there's like not a lot happening. We're playing really defensive. We're trying to just get ourselves back in the game. So
You have to play defensive.
Is our initiator, pretty much. And Caitlyn is just completely out of position, so I jumped straight onto her. I tried to kill her, it didn't happen. I flashed, I missed. Jarvan jumped straight onto me, I almost let him fight down a little bit. Because I do a pretty good play. And so for the most part, everyone is super spread out. But because Jarvan didn't, like, Jarvan jumped on me, right? And he didn't actually continue to fight me. So I ended up getting to run away, kind of going over to Wolves to see if I could vamp it up. TF does a really good job of coming to the back. And
Yeah,
right
you have to stand in the back and just pick them up.
right now, everyone is just like super duper caught. And you see Galio ulting again. And right now again, I'm outside of the position of his ulti. I'm moving, I auto attack, I Q, I wait for my cooldowns, and I'm just going and I'm just going. And for the most part, Nivea ults, I'm trying not to be in it, but like there's not much I can do. So I actually have to arcane shift out, but you'll definitely see that because Thresh walks right into the ulti. But I make sure I take her down first, because Tryndamere is going to die if I let her go. And her ulti is going to be there to block me. So I just go in, and me and TF pretty much just clean up the fight. And from here, we win the game. So all in all, a really good fight. Most of us did our jobs, we just did what we had to do.
It's like I was saying, you get one good fight in this situation, This kind of time zone, you look at that respawn timers, they just have no chance. You just clear the base, take the turrets, win. You just don't give up.
Shinimir really likes his top lane though. It's like, I need to take this inhibitor though.
He was in love with top lane. For like 3/4 of the game though.
So when you're this far in the game, using ulti amongst 5 minions is okay, just to get that attack speed passive up on Ezreal. But for the most part, just smart decision making. This is like a game where I didn't play perfectly at all. Like I got out CS'd, I got out killed, and like everyone, if you look at the scores, like everyone on the enemy team is pretty much positive. Even the support is almost positive. Like the only people on my team who are positive are me and TF. But we still like managed to do something.
Yeah. So again, it just comes down to playing solidly. No.
And you definitely could tell that our side had we had more knowledge of the game. Because it was like, if we hadn't rushed that Baron, I think the game would have definitely gone a lot differently.
It's all about making correct calls. Making the correct calls, like you take Baron, you made the correct. You just make good decisions. It works out. There's just one thing: just never ever give up. Unless your team is down like 40 kills in like 20 minutes, then you can probably give up. There is a point, where your team gets that far behind, is the effort to come back is just simply not worth just playing another game. But in 95% of situations, you should just people surrender far too early, and they just let their heads go down far too early, and they just give up before the game is really decided or won. Which is just why people one of the contributing factors why people just keep lose games. Or you can just fight, try and look for these opportunities to come back to the game and take advantage of them. Like we can see that Raiden was just looking for every advantage he could, and the enemy team kept pushing and making more headway. He gets. He gets a kill, but they get 2 towers and dragon, or that his team gets an inhib and their team gets 2. It doesn't matter, you just keep fighting, keep going, and keep trying to win, and eventually it ends up paying off.
Seaal 2013.
I know, right?
Seaal for president. This speech is too good. 2100 elo speech.
2200, please.
Alright, you wanna close for us?
I need to give a departing speech, so to speak. Yeah, so anyway, if you're watching on YouTube, give us a like if you enjoyed this video. I think it was a bit better than our other ones, as in, team actually fed for once ever, which is kind of nice. And then we got to carry. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Check out our community. Our website link is eloheaven.engine.com, or you can find it on the channel. Yeah, we'll see you guys next time.